Hi there and welcome to 12 and 12, 12 Twitter marketing tips for small business owners. My name is Sarah Mincher and I'm the social media specialist at Digital Sherpa. I put together a list of practical, easy to apply Twitter tips for small business owners that are new to Twitter or looking for simple ways to improve their Twitter strategy. My goal is to cover 12 tips in 12 minutes, so let's get right to it. Tip number 1, optimize your profile. Whether you're new to Twitter or you have a pre-existing handle, it's important to optimize your Twitter profile. Your profile should include certain key components, so let's go over them using a snapshot of Digital Sherpa's Twitter profile to guide us. So the first component you should have is a logo. Your user photo should be a brand logo or related image, not a personal photo or stock image. Number 2, your brand name. Your user handle and username should be the name of your small business, not a personal name or anything else. Number 3, include your company's location. As you can see here, Digital Sherpas is located in Atlanta, Georgia, and we made sure to include that. Number 4, a link to your website. You always want your social media to refer back to your website and make sure it's easy for social media users to find it. So you want to make sure you put your small business website right on your Twitter profile. And the last point to optimize your profile is keywords. You want to include keywords for your company in your profile description, not miscellaneous personal information. For instance, here at Digital Sherpa, we provide custom content and social media marketing for small business owners. So we made sure to include that information in our Twitter profile description. Moving on, our next tip is to be consistent. Your Twitter activity should be on a planned, consistent schedule. Whether you decide to send out 5 tweets a day or 20 tweets a day, you need to set up a daily goal and try to stick with it. Your Twitter audience should know what to expect from you, and sporadic tweeting looks unprofessional and disorganized. A great tool to help you achieve this is Buffer. As you can see here, Buffer tells you when your users are most active and schedules your tweets for the most active hours. It's a great way to optimize the best times for your followers, and as well, it helps you be consistent with your schedule. So moving on, tip number 3, interact. This is a great fact from Bain & Company. Customers who engage with companies via social media spend 20 to 40% more money with those businesses than other businesses. Obviously, you want customers engaged with your brand and spending their money on your small business's goods and services, not your competitor. Make a point to interact with Twitter followers daily by following them, replying them, retweeting them, and favoriting their tweets. As you can see here, this is a great example of Digital Sherpas interacting with someone that loved one of our blog entries. So I recommend you interact with your users on a daily basis. Tip number 4, use keyword hashtags. It's simply a word or phrase with a number symbol in front of it. This symbol turns the word into a hashtag, which then becomes a searchable link. Studies show tweets that include 1 to 2 hashtags receive 2 times more engagement than those without. So try hashtagging keywords in your next tweet. As you can see here, Social Media Today, a Twitter account I love to follow, hashtag the keywords social and marketing. And if you're not sure what keyword hashtags to include, I recommend you try checking out the website hashtags.org. It has a great list of popular hashtags, and go see if you can integrate any of them within your next tweet. Okay, moving on to tip number 5. Include website links in tweets. Studies show that tweets with links receive 86% higher retweet rates, and 92% of users' engagement with a brand's tweets are link clicks. So if your tweet references something on your small business website, whether it's a product, blog entry, or general announcement, make sure to include a link on that page for higher engagement. As you can see here, Starbucks did that, and this is a link to their website to get your free birthday drink in 2014. So this is a great example. Always include a link to your website. Okay, moving on to tip number 6. Beware of direct auto messages. There are numerous tools out there where you can set up auto direct messages to your Twitter followers. You may think this is an efficient idea, but it actually comes off as really spammy and impersonal. A study by Optify found that auto direct message use led to a 245% increase in unfollows, which is obviously horrible and you do not want that for your brand. So if you really want to direct message a user, take the time and do it yourself, and don't set up a third-party app to do it for you. It's not going to work. Moving on to tip number 7 is to ask for a retweet. Sometimes you simply have to ask users to engage with your brand online and they will do it. So by asking them to retweet, you actually get a 51% higher retweet rate. You can see here, social media experts put right here, please retweet. And you can see 4 people did. So if you're looking for a great way to increase your retweets, simply ask for it. Moving on, don't tweet longer. Certain tools actually allow you to tweet more than Twitter's allotted 140 characters. But followers have to click on the link to keep reading the update. As you can see here, someone's trying it out. And if you want to read the rest of the update, you have to click on this link. But here at Digital Sherpas, we recommend you actually tweet shorter. Tweets with less than 100 characters have a 17% higher engagement rate, and 15 words or less per tweet receive the highest click-through rate. So shorter content obviously performs better on Twitter. Save your tweet longer thoughts for your next blog entry and keep it short and sweet on Twitter. All right, let's move on to tip number 9, photo tweets. A recent update to Twitter allows photos to show up directly on users' timelines. So if you use twitter.com to upload a photo, it's going to upload right on their timeline. As you can see here from this account, Cute Overloads, I recommend it. It's lots of cute animal photos. A study by Dan Zarrell at HubSpot found that tweets using this are 94% more likely to be retweeted. So I recommend next time you want to upload a blog or tweet about a blog and it has a great image, go ahead and upload that image directly from twitter.com. And please remember that this tip only applies if you're uploading photos directly from twitter.com or the mobile Twitter app. Third-party apps don't support this, so just keep that in mind when you're trying this tip out. Okay, let's go to tip number 10, scheduling tweets. And working with small businesses, one of the most common concerns we have here is that most business owners simply don't have the time to update their Twitter or their social media account all day long. Well, guess what? I don't either. And that's why you should invest in a social media scheduling tools. Tools such as Hootsuite, which you can see right here. I'm scheduling out a tweet about this webinar right now. Hootsuite, Sprout Social, and Buffer, which we already talked about, allow you to schedule tweets in advance. So there's no excuse as to why your company Twitter account should be neglected. So I recommend that if you don't have a Twitter management tool, that you check these out immediately. Okay, moving on to tip number 11 is to monitor brand mention. If an existing or potential customer is talking about your brand on Twitter, I'm guessing you'd like to know about it, which is why we recommend you monitor brand mentions so you can engage brand relevant conversations and react quickly and efficiently. Right here is an example of me monitoring our brand mentions via Hootsuite. Anyone that directly mentions us comes up on this column, and any of our content or anything else with the name Digital Sherpa comes up in this column. So it's a great way for me to monitor in real time who's talking about us on Twitter and to interact with them quickly. All right, and our last tip of the day is Twitter chats. Now, Twitter chats are regularly held conversations on Twitter organized under specific hashtags. Participating in or holding Twitter chats are a great way to connect with customers, build authority in your industry, stay informed with industry updates, promote your brand, all while creating one-on-one relationships. You can see this is an example right here of a Twitter chat called Content Chat. It's about marketing, and I often participate in and read the transcripts. So participating in Twitter chats are a great way to raise your industry awareness and potentially meet new customers. If you'd like to be involved in a Twitter chat and you just don't know where to go, well, then I recommend you check out this link right here. It's going to take you to a list of all the current Twitter chats, and I'm sure you can find one that's great for your industry. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for attending. Those are my 12 Twitter marketing tips. Please tweet me any questions or comments at Digital Sherpas using the hashtag 12and12. I hope you enjoyed the tips, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. Thank you.